Hello there. Hello there. I have been playing Hades, and I kind of wanted to start off a new world, an entire new playthrough, and go from start to finish again. Because this was a game that I intended to pick up way back when it first came out. I never got around to it, and then I came back later on. And then I never really got everything done that I wanted to. But this game here, Hades, is about Hades and a lot of the different Greek gods. And it was, I think it was rated one of the best games of one of the past years. But it's got a very cool art style, the combat is very fast, very interesting. And just in general, there's a lot of variety in every run. If you've ever played The Binding of Isaac or anything like that, a roguelike, it is basically that. So we're gonna start off, I think we have to use the sword first because there are tons of different weapons that we can use in this game. There's a gun, eventually, there's fisticuffs, there's all sorts of stuff. But the further into the game we go, the more upgrades we'll get and the more consistent the runs will become. And it's sort of that, the more runs you do, even if you really suck, you'll probably end up getting enough upgrades to start actually being able to succeed in runs, but I don't like playing them on easy mode anyway, so I just want to try and finish it as quickly as possible, get everything upgraded and unlocked, and mainly I want to get all the achievements unlocked, because I am playing this on Steam, and I love achievement hunting, so that is my main goal here. And then we have these gods here that drop these items, and these give us big boosts, essentially. So we've got Zagreus the MC. It's got to be her then, blah blah blah, in the name of Hades. And he accepts the message.
Hail, noble cousin. Now, let's get you from that miserable place. I'll see that all of us upon Olympus do our part, beginning here with me.
Athena looks pretty cool, and then we get a selection of 3 different things that we can go with: Divine Strike, Phalanx Shot, or Divine Dash. So each of these sound pretty good. Your attack is 40% stronger, sounds good. Your cast damages foes in a small area, or your dash deals damage and can deflect. They all sound pretty good. I'm just gonna go for raw damage to begin with.
Thank you.
But essentially, we're trying to make our way out of the depths of hell. That's our entire shtick. That's the entire game. That's what we're doing. So our goal is to kill everything and make our way out somehow. Which, there's a lot to it. There's a lot of different things that come up. We've got traps and that to deal with. We've got keys which act as upgrades. But we want to collect as much different stuff as we possibly can. So I'm going to be trying to be as, I guess, as variety-driven as possible. And now we've got another upgrade here.
In the name of Hades, Olympus, I accept.
This one is from your boy Ares.
You there, I have to say. Most intriguing. And yet no surprise for someone born in hell itself. You come on out of there and tell me all about it. I'm a fellow student of death, you see.
And then he's going to give us specific upgrades that are related to Ares. So I will say, what do we want? Your cast sends a blade rift, your attack, special, and cast deal more damage. That sounds decent. After you take damage, inflict doom on foes around you. That can also be useful. I'm actually going to take the cast because the cast is my right click, and you'll see that that's like a big spinny wheel. So yeah, seems pretty good. I'm going to take that, definitely. There's also a lot of story, and you can also romance, I'm pretty sure, like all of the main characters in this, which is, well, I say main characters, technically side characters, which whenever there are multiple romance options, hell yes. Hell yes from me. Although I haven't really done too much of that in my Hades experience so far. And now we've got the option of different ways to go. So either we can go this way, which I think has gold, and then this way has a pomegranate upgrade, which sometimes can be very useful. But soon enough, these enemies in here are going to start getting big shields on them. And when they've got a shield, we can't just attack them to stun lock them. And that's when things start getting a little bit more dicey. I don't like it, especially these fat guys. When you can't just stun lock them, they are a pain. But same goes for pretty much all the enemies in this game that you can't stun lock. So there we go, we got a pomegranate of power, and then we can upgrade one of the 2 things that we just took. I'm going to take my basic attack for now, and then it looks like we've only got this way to go. But we can check the upgrades in that we've gotten at any time by pressing B. We've got our HP in the bottom left. But aside from that, you're not really, I guess, introduced to much else. Ah, there they are! We won't be able to stun lock them now that they've got their yellow shield on them, and as you see, that's generally how you take the most damage in this, from enemies like this that just don't get stun locked, but it's fine. I kind of want to die after not too long, so that then we can get some more stuff upgraded, but after a couple of runs, then I will want to avoid death as much as possible. And now we can go for more HP, or we can go and fight a boss for another one of those Ares upgrades. I'm going to go for some more HP. We'll see how much further we can go. Oh god, they've all got their shields. But each of the individual weapons that we get in this game, again, they've all got different specials and specific things that they can do. Like, this is a sword, so we expect it to be a close range weapon, but some of, like, there's a bow, like I said, there's a gun, lots of stuff. But there's 25 extra HP, which should keep us going a little bit longer. And we continue. These purple gems are just like basic upgrade items, which we can use for quite a few things, actually. But there's a big range of enemies in this game as well, and you can also deflect by attacking in the direction of an enemy's attack as well, which I quite like, and it's pretty integral to some sort of builds that you'll play with as well, because there is a shield that we can attack with, and the shield is basically just attacking with defense. They always said the best offense was a good defense, right? And sometimes the other way around, so it works out. But these first few levels are obviously going to be pretty... Ah, what? How did he not get stun locked? I was about to say, pretty easy, and then I immediately get hit. Curses. I'm just trying to make a fool of myself, apparently. But the boss fights, especially later on, can get difficult. Depends on the run that you've built up, because essentially each room that you enter is random, each item that you pick up is random as well. And so every single run that you do, you could have a really nice run, or you could have a really, really horrible run. And so it's sometimes about overcoming the adversity of like these horrific runs. That's the same reason I've always loved games like other roguelikes, Binding of Isaac, that sort of stuff. There's another upgrade, and this time I'm actually going to upgrade our cast because I get the feeling we're going to use it quite a lot. And, I don't know, do we need more gold? At this point, we don't really have any more use for a gold, so I'm just going to take some more HP at this point for now. Ah! Apparently I got hit by that. You'll see that these ones are slightly upgraded versions of the others because they shoot 3 times, whereas the others were only shooting once. So that does happen. You'll just get random enemy upgrades the further in you go. And they can be, some of them are not fun. There are some of these long-range snipers that shoot out like a bajillion of these orbs. They are not fun to deal with. But we'll get to them when we get to them. Some more HP, so we've got tons of HP now. I'm actually going to go not with the key, because keys can upgrade and unlock weapons. I'm actually going to go with the other purple stuff first. And we can also use these random traps that are around. They will damage us, but they do also damage these enemies that we go against as well. So you can use them for a couple of things. Need to make sure that we're not in the middle of that when he attacks. Okay, apparently he wasn't in the range of that bomb. That's fine, that's fine. We're losing HP, but like I said, I expect that in the first run. Ooh, we can buy a god upgrade. Let's buy it. So we got Athena back again.
Most unpleasant boatman's stash of ill-gotten wares. Nonetheless, this was an opportunity.
So what have we got? Your special is stronger and can deflect. That's our Q. Your dash deals damage and can deflect. Your abilities that can deflect also make foes exposed. What is that? For 5 seconds, victim takes more damage when struck from behind. Maybe we just take dash? I'm actually going to take the dash this time. Normally I would take the HP, but we've also got our boy here, Charon.
Why, good to see you, Charon, mate. Just minding my own business, taking in the sights, and sure is awfully convenient to be running into you like this. I had all this coin I wanted to get rid of.
And Charon doesn't really talk, he's just kind of mute. But yeah, normally I'd probably buy the food going into this, but again, I just want as many upgrades as possible, so we are gonna vamoose. And this is gonna be our first boss battle.
This is awkward.
Halt, Zagreus. Not one step further.
Come on, mate. Haven't we had more than enough of each other by now? Besides, don't you have someplace else to be?
Your father sent me. All in all, I'd rather be on your bad side than his. Now you can turn back, like a good little man, or I can send you home the painful way. What'll it be?
She has a whip.
I'll have to go with the painful way.
A man after my own heart.
Ow! I thought I'd be out of that, but I forgot. I've only got one dash at the moment, which means that we don't have a lot of range on our attacks. And we also don't have a lot of range in general. So this is why all the upgrading and stuff that we get definitely comes in useful. Ow! I am probably about to die though. Ow! That is if I don't run into the actual traps. What is wrong with me? Of all the things to take damage from, why would I run into a trap? This deflect is pretty handy though, I have to say. Ah! I can just feel myself getting more impatient, like, I want more runs, I want more jumps! It's also possible to get Death Defiance in this game. Ah! So eventually, if you do die, it's not too bad because you can still survive. Well, if you count dying as surviving, I suppose. There we go. I actually thought I was gonna die against the boss. Whew! That could have been cleaner. I was just getting a little bit too agitated, you know. But we're fine. We got our first Stygian blade item, which is great. And now we get a little bit of HP back, 20, which is okay.
Don't mind me, Father.
None other than those in the trusted inner circle of Lord Hades are authorized to enter the intricate chambers connecting the vast regions of the underworld. But the prince decides to barge in anyway.
Then we got this random narrator which tells us stuff, we respond. We do have a shop here. I would have really loved some health items, but at the same time there's some purple. Oh, I think we have to buy the health. I think we absolutely have to buy the HP. Otherwise we're just gonna die immediately. As long as we can face a couple more enemies and maybe get some more boons, some more upgrades, then I think we should be okay. At least for like another 10 seconds, because we're now in lava hell.
Once verdant plains of Asphodel are now engulfed
Asphodel.
in scintillating flame, having been flooded by the river Phlegathon, whose hideously superheated contents could bring death swiftly even to those resistant to most heat.
So yeah, we're in the lava hell zone now, and it gets more difficult than the levels that we just played. A very nice little piece of art over here that we can go and look at. But we're gonna come back and skedaddle and hopefully at least get one more room's worth of upgrade stuff.
Bloodless.
But we definitely need some better items if we want a good chance here. Because you can get different rarities on items as well, like you can get rare items, you can get legendary items, and obviously, as you can probably imagine, the legendary items are generally the best. Like, the bestest ones to get. There we go, we got some more HP, lovely. When we start finding some of those armored enemies though, where I don't know how we're gonna deal with those. I guess we just, we come to that bridge and deal with it when it comes, I guess. And then we got these bomb enemies. They can be a pain without any extra dashes, but we made it. Got our plus 10. That's what I like to see. And then where are we gonna go now? There's gold or there's pomegranate. I guess we go with a pomegranate. Maybe go with another attack upgrade.
Bone rakers.
Oh god, I don't like these things. Ah! They just like wail on you. They're horrible. Horrible blue zombies. No thank you. Can you not? Oh, this health item has definitely been worth it for me so far. I definitely needed it, put it that way. And we obviously cannot walk on the lava, so we need to avoid that as much as is possible. Oh god, here are some of the armored enemies coming out. I can't really see what's going on with these sometimes. But if they do go in the lava, luckily, it is self-damage for them, so that's neat. Where did that guy just go? Oh, there he is. There we go. Slow and steady wins the race, and my goodness, we need some more damage because we are struggling. We are definitely struggling. I haven't seen any bonus areas or anything yet because we do get special like chaos zones and things like that we can go into, which we haven't seen yet. But I guess we will just remain over here for now. Ah! I stood in the fire! I don't think we took very much damage from that though, so it's okay. There's one of these things that starts shooting everything out. Ugh. I don't like to move too much in this area because again there's just lots of stuff going on and sometimes it's hard to see. And it's really easy to step in the lava. I really don't like doing that. Looks like we've got a mini boss fight. This could be horrific. This could be our death. If this is a Medusa head... Oh no, it's the Barge of Death. So this is just a little I guess, ship. And we need to face these blue crystals first, because these blue crystals will give immunity to the rest of these enemies, and we obviously don't want that. So first priority is definitely always going to be the blue crystals, and then we go for the others. I think I just deflected his bomb. I didn't even know I could do that. What? But we have, like, no damage reduction or anything, so when we do take damage, we will take a lot of damage. Ah! Like, just then. But anytime that we can basically just keep them against the wall, it's good for us.
That was revelry? People having a good time? Well, sure then. In the name of Hades, Olympus, I'll accept this message.
So who is this? This is your boy Dionysus.
How's it going? Look, you have got to get here with the rest of us already. We've been saving you a spot. Let me see what I can do. Make life a little sweeter for you in the meantime.
A very cool boss there, and now we've got 3 rares to pick from. So we've got Hangover effects here, and Hangover is a status curse. For 4 seconds, victim keeps taking damage. Effect can stack up to 5 times, which is basically damage over time, which is pretty good. Now, your special inflicts Hangover is good. You take less damage while at 40% or below is really good for certain situations. If your life is low after encounters, restore up to the threshold. This sounds good, but I just prefer the overall lack of taking more damage. Especially if we find a way to get health back during a fight, which we may not, but just in case we do. Ah, Medusa heads! I hate them! There's probably more of them. I hate them. If you run into their rocks, they just, they turn you to stone. I don't like them. There we go, we've thrown him into the lava for now, so he took a little bit of damage over there. And when they die, they do drop a bomb as well, which is something that I didn't notice the first time I ever faced them, and it was not fun at all. Looks like we've got more hangover effect boosts here, if we can make it through this stage as well. Come on. Why are you running away? Come back! There you go, they got dabbed on. Ah! I thought I'd avoided the lava. Turns out I was wrong! Okay, that was actually a pretty easy one. And hello again, Dionysus. So this time we can pick the same ones again, but we can also pick gain health when you pick up, what is that? Like, it's not honey, but I'm gonna call it honey. When you get honey. Gain life when you pick up honey, and you receive some honey right now. That's used to, I think, woo the characters and get the romance going. So I'm tempted, but we could also take the middle one, after party. I don't know. Oh, screw it, I'm gonna take the rare. We get a free item, so we can use that straight away then. That'll unlock some stuff earlier. And then we got the option of either gold or more HP. I don't know. I don't think more HP is gonna help us at this point. I really don't think it is. Oh, are we coming up to the boss, actually?
That'll keep me going for a bit.
Oh my god, we're gonna be facing the 2nd tier boss already. Oh no. Oh, this is gonna be, I am fearful. Hello, Snakey.
Oh, great.
Ah! I need to remember I only have 1 dash. But we can also deflect all of his attacks as well. Oh no, I thought I was going to time it right. Oh, this has already been dreadful. We just have like 0 damage. I think that's the main problem. We just have none because we don't have any of our upgrades yet. A very slow whale on these snakes. Then we get all of these mini enemies spawning in as well. There we go. Maybe we can do this if we are very, very careful, but I doubt it. I'm just being realistic. Oh my god, especially not if I do that. I need my second dash desperately. Ah! How did he hit me there?
Not yet.
Now he hits twice on the floor as well. This is the hard part. I don't know if we're gonna get through this. There's just so many! I think my timing on my dashing is too early. Yeah, my dashing is too early. That's fine. I accept my defeat, my demise. I accept it any second now. There we go. I'll die to a skeletoid. It was getting too slow. We probably could have done that if I was more in sync with my singular dash, but, you know. That's what this game's about. Redoing things, getting used to the timings a little bit more. Getting better, basically.
I'm home.
So now we come back to the House of Hades.
Welcome to the House of Hades, where... Wait, I know you. Guess that means you died out there, huh? Well, don't be sad, though. Pretty much everybody dies sometime.
Some of us more than others.
So we could give it to him. We've also got our father over here.
Stupid boy. I told you nobody gets out of here, whether alive or dead. So how was your wanton ransacking of my domain?
Greetings, Father. My ransacking was a delight, thank you for asking. So I'll just be on my way again.
Yeah, the father-son relationship is not very healthy, put it that way.
Be on your way indeed. What do I care? You shall never reach the surface. Go, see for yourself.
So our plan is, of course, to go to the surface.
Do not despair, child. Such setbacks are inevitable and may be overcome with effort and with time. You made contact with the goddess Athena. She shall be true to her word.
I believe it, Nyx. I'm grateful that you put us into contact. I know you took a considerable risk in reaching out.
The risk is not to me. I expected the Olympians would involve themselves in this eventually. Reveal to them no more than they already know. Are we understood?
Yes, we are.
So that's essentially like our mother figure at the moment.
The prodigal son returns. Everyone's saying I went easy on you, Zag.
Don't worry, Meg. I eventually managed to get home the painful way after all.
Look, I have a reputation to uphold. You get past me again like that, you best go all the way. Now leave me be and don't think you're gonna be so lucky next we meet out there.
And so that was the boss that we just beat. So obviously she's not in a good mood since we beat her up last time. And then we got our doggy, Cerberus.
Watchdog Cerberus regards the underworld prince with mixed emotions, from purest joy to deepest melancholy.
You watch over things for me, won't you, boy? You know I'd take you if I could.
You've returned.
And then we've also got Achilles over here.
The circumstances.
Remember your training out there. The pain of death is but another obstacle.
And fear is for the weak. Take care, Achilles.
And we got little decorative things around this area as well. This is the House of Hades.
The underworld's king is home not just to him, but
Like, we got all these little different items and bits that we can upgrade, and this also tells us how we died, I think. What do you mean? What now? This is it. Get used to it. Or these random ghosts. Anyway, it tells us how the ghosts died, which... Poor ghosts. I don't know who I want to give my honey, which is not honey, to, yet.
Hey, room.
I'm undecided. And we need to get that unlocked soon, but we've also got this reflection mirror. And in this, we can actually upgrade things. So, for example, Death Defiance. If we spend 30, we can get a free revive, essentially. And then restores a small amount of health when you exit a chamber. And deal bonus attack and special damage when striking foes from behind. I'm just going to take a little bit more HP for now. And then greater reflex, an additional dash. We definitely want that next. It was kind of interesting doing the run with one dash though, so I guess we'll stick with it for now. And so, we just did that run with our sword. Now, we pick
There we go.
our bow.
Koronach, the Heart Seeker. Let's deal some.
And so now, when we aim, we can shoot this guy with it. And those are all of the different attacks that we've got.
Place you got here, boyo. Name's Skelly, how's it going? But enough with the small talk already. I'm here to do a job. So let me have it. Give me everything you got.
I don't remember having you on payroll, mate. Who's your supervisor?
Oh, I'm not about to wrap my sources, pal. Just try and beat it out of me.
And so this guy, we can just use him as a training dummy, essentially. Just hit him with whatever you've got just to practice using your abilities and stuff like that. So, yeah, we can test everything out that we want to. Lovely! He has been murdered! But he will just respawn.
Bet I got you pretty good.
All right.
But if we go back down to the bottom right here, now we can do a new run with that new item.